power.
Well, right. Well, they wanted to make sure that, again, it's the same thing with Poland. They want to achieve stability, democratic stability, so that he can't rise hugely popular right now. It was a razor close election. And remember, we pulled a lot of tricks in order, around that. And you're going to find a lot more of that when you look into the role of unions like the National for Democracy Solidarity Center, and the whole suite there. Remember, we literally pulled favors with Taiwan. This is reported in the Financial Times in order to get them the semiconductor chips to build the voting machines against Bolsonaro's wishes. The head of the CIA went down and threatened him. Bill Burns did. The head of the Pentagon went down and you met with the Army to tell them, you have to trust the result of the election. This is the head, Lloyd Austin, the head of the Pentagon. We're saying the head of the CIA, the head of the military, we're running semiconductor chips just so that they can make voting machines that the elected head of state doesn't want. And then, we're funding their workers' movements through.
So we have a very specific outcome that we want,
yes.
And then we also make sure that they use voting machines that we provide.
I'm not even weighing into the voting machine issue, except to say that it's very strange that we would divert semiconductor supplies bound for the U.S. during a critical shortage, and give them to a foreign government to put in voting machines that the elected head of state doesn't want. That's a very curious thing. You can read about all the inside details of that published in the Financial Times and other places.
Jesus. It's also daunting. It's so overwhelming. How do you sleep?
No, mostly I don't. But we have an opportunity. We've already done more than anyone has ever done. No foreign-facing government agent, no cog in the wheel of this dirty tricks apparatus has ever had 99.8% of the workforce laid off, the name taken off the building from a month in terms of the lightning speed of it. But I feel a sense of hope and optimism and a kind of spiritual fulfillment, if that's too big a phrase to say. But you don't see me happy or doing cartwheels, or it doesn't really show on my face, because I know the size, the scale and the duration of this fight is going to continue for the rest of my lifetime. And so this is not a sprint period. We're running fast, but it's a marathon the whole way.
What's unbelievably baffling to me is the complete absence of the coverage of all these things that should be very concerning in mainstream media. Complete absence. All the discussion, the negative anti-Trump discussion about U.S. aid shutting down is all the good that it does. And then also you're going to get access to people's private data. That's all you're hearing.